Welcome guys to the third tutorial of the tutorial series of Instagram clone app, and right now we are working on a sign in and sign up capabilities of the app. And for now I think in MVVM folder we can just type view model, this file that we had needed. So I'm not going to work on this right now, but it's just that uh, it was going to, give us an error, so that is why I'm just removing it. Yeah, getting rid of this, because here somewhere I was getting the error, and I think it would be very difficult to, yeah. So in terms of showing you the demonstration, I think I will code a lot, then I will be showing you the demo. And I think, do we have data binding here? Yeah, we do. So I think this should go away now. Yeah, this should go away. We have data binding, and I'm sorry that we did not enable it here. And also here we need to add some of the plugins. So let's do that. Okay, got it. We can sync. What's the issue here? Was not found in any of the following sources. Google services. It's giving me an error for some reason. Plugin.org namespace. Wow, this is some sort of an error that I have to Google. Never saw this one. And the issue seems to be, yeah, here we have to add this GMS. That is why it's showing an error. So here, okay, now this will go away. Okay, going back to our sign in stuff. We have to now, as the project is getting built, we'll just work on our sign in activity. And we are using data binding for this, so, and I think I have not, oh shit, wow, what I have just pressed. Let's just close this. it had data binding, but I can copy the code again, no problem. I thought it did not have the data binding, but obviously when we enclose all of our views in the layout tags, then it automatically gets that, so no problem there. Okay, finally some code. Let's just get private let init var binding activity. Activity sign in binding. Good. Private let init authentication of Firebase auth, and private let init progress dialog. Perfect. Let's just get the binding, data binding, util content view, this are layout activity sign in, and let's just import this, and also let's initialize the instance of Firebase authentication get instance. Now sign in text will take us to start activity intent, this to sign up activity class.java, okay, and now if current use auth.current user is signed up already, then what needs to happen is take me to the main activity. If user has previously logged in, take me to main activity, unless they log out, then the sign in activity will open, right? Okay, good. Now let's work on binding login button, set on click listener. If binding login et emails text is not empty and binding login password is text, so this is just some security checks that we are going to perform, then what needs to happen is val email text to string. Similarly we can do same thing for password, binding login string. Okay, if it's not empty, then sign in with email and password. Let's just press alt enter. Okay, got it. Else if it's empty, then what needs to happen? Let's just get this. going to we can write an OR operator. Is empty, is empty. Set a toast message. Fill the fields first. Okay. So if it's empty, then nothing will happen. Okay, perfect. Now we'll just come here in the sign in and we can type as soon as the progress dialog show progress dialog set message. Signing in. And here we can simply say sign in with email and password. Here is email, here is our password. Add on complete listener task. If the task is successful, then what needs to happen? Start activity. We can simply take that code and from here that we had written take us to the profile fragment that is getting hosted on main activity. Okay, and give us a toast message that user has signed in. Logged in. Okay, if that is the case, then progress dialog should disappear. Otherwise, add on failure listener. If the password is wrong or internet is not working or anything is for any reason you can't log in, then there has to be a toast message here. Here I can just okay, and this will display that why you can't log in, right? Okay, good. Now we are done with our sign in activity, and here I think I'm seeing an error. Just get rid of it. Similarly, we will go to sign up activity. I will not run the app because it takes a long time to get this running. And sign up activity, we have to do some more work. Let's just go here, sign in. We need this, so we'll just get it from here and go to sign up. Okay, and obviously here it's going to be sign up binding. But additional thing that is needed here is Firebase Firestore, because we are going to store our user there too. And this is deprecated, so suppress, and also we will do the same thing here. Got it. Going back here, I'll just get this stuff from here. Yeah, but be careful when you're copy pasting it. Activity sign up. Here it's reverse. Sign up to text sign in. Sign in AC. Here also PD has to be initialized. So we'll do that, and Firestore has to be initialized too. Okay. Now what needs to happen is binding dot sign up button set on click listener. Okay. If all these fields that are in the sign in activity are not empty, then create a method or a function where we can sign up with name, email, password. But for that I need to add these variables. So now here email is going to be stored in this, whatever is in the password field it will be stored in this, and we can just okay, that function is created. But if it's empty, right, so let's just get all this. If you want to do the individual fields you can do, but I don't have that much time, so you can do this if statement one by one, like enter password. If password is empty, is not empty, name is empty, then enter name. But let's just make sure that if any of this field is empty, fill all fields to continue. Okay, good. Now here what we will do similarly, we will just show the progress dialog, PD set message, signing up, authentication, create user with email and password, add on complete listener task. Here things are going to be a little different. If task is successful, then what needs to happen is current user hash map of user ID okay, let's keep on working here. What's the profile image of that user? I'm going to add a simple a Doraemon image, I guess. The placeholder image we can add. Okay, and what's the email of that user? We can just simply store that. And what's the followers count is 0 and following count is 0. So this is just like a placeholder data that we have. Collection users document user.uid set hash map and then we can dismiss our we can dismiss our progress dialog that was showing that okay, you are signing up. Yeah, so we can go back after this is done. We can go back to sign in activity to sign in again. And I think that's all for this tutorial, and we will be seeing the demonstration of this later, but for now I think let's just end this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.